Hello guys, I am going to Budapest to then go to Prague. So I'm taking the 410 bus to Budapest. It's the last bus that doesn't have any transfers or anything. And then I get to Naplegate, which is the Budapest main bus station, at 7:40-ish, so I can round it up to 8 o'clock. And then I have my Prague Flix bus at 11:30, but we can round it down to 11 because, I'll have to go to the bathroom. And then the bus usually comes like 15, 20 minutes early. So like check in and all of that. So I'll have 9, 10, 11, 3 hours to just sit and Naplegate. I think I'm just gonna like make phone calls and stuff and read my book. So I'm carrying a backpack and this small backpack on my Prague trip. I am not doing a suitcase, which is, I think this is the second time on like an international trip that I'm not doing a suitcase. The first time was in Slovakia. I did my big like backers backpack, but this is the first time I'm not doing. This is the first time I'm not doing like a carry-on, because the other one in Slovakia was like really big. So surprisingly, I mean, I'm there for what's it called? Like I get there Saturday morning at like 5:46 a.m. and then I'm there Friday, Saturday. So no, I'm there Saturday. So keep staring at me, sorry. Anyways, I'm there Saturday, Sunday, and I leave Monday at like 10:30. So I still have space in my Adidas backpack, which is really nice. But yeah, I am excited and I'll keep you updated after I get off the main street. All right, so the bus from Orosháza to Budapest, and it was around 3.5 hours. I then just kind of sat in the bus station for 3 hours, made some calls to friends and family, and then boarded the Flixbus at around 11, I believe it was. And then, yeah, I arrived in Prague. Alright, so we are in Prague, and my hostel was about like a 27-minute walk from the bus station. Originally, I was gonna walk, and I started walking, and then I couldn't figure out what direction to go, and then it started raining. So I'm like, you know what? I looked at how much a Bolt would cost, and it was like $4. So I'm like, I'm just gonna take a Bolt, and yeah. Then I arrived at my hostel. I checked in, but I couldn't get into the room because it was too early, so I just stored my luggage there, and then I started exploring. So this is like the main square with this statue and the National Museum. I had a breakfast reservation at like 7:30, but I think it was like around 7 and I had no idea what to do. So I went to a McDonald's nearby and basically just sat there. They had apricot pie on the menu and it was accidentally vegan, so I just sat there eating that, and then I went to this vegan breakfast place, which was really, really good.
I then walked to the Powder Tower, which was this beautiful big tower, and attached to it was the Municipal house. Then I went to the Old Town Square and I met my friend Elise there, and we climbed up the town hall, saw these beautiful views of the city of Prague, and then we went to the Tyn Church and the St. Nicholas Church, as well as Charles Bridge. So you'll see all of those clips. We then walked along to the dancing house, which had another rooftop view, so we enjoyed that for a bit before going back to our hostels, relaxing for like half an hour. I was able to go up to my room, and then we went to the Yummy Sushi Bistro, and we had bibimbap and sushi, and they were so good. After that, Elise stayed in a hostel right next to me, and she met a bunch of people there, so we all went out together. We went to the dog bar, and then we went to Duplex. It was a really fun night. I didn't get to vlog much of it, but Prague nightlife is definitely very fun. Okay, the next day started a little late, but I went to the Prague's castle, which has like 5 things included in the ticket. It has the Royal Castle, the Basilica, Golden Lane, and a bunch of different towers. For breakfast, I went to Vegan's Prague, and I couldn't record any of it because I was on the phone with one of my friends, but I got like these breaded dumplings, but the vegan version, and those dumplings are kind of a signature Czech food. So that was very cool. So yeah, you'll get to see Vegan's Prague and then a bit of Prague Castle. Afterwards, I met up with Elise again, and we got tickets to the Jewish quarter, which included like 5 different synagogues. So this is the Pinkas Synagogue, and then I took a video of the Spanish synagogue. We then made our way to the Crawling Babies statues, which you will see here shortly, followed by the John Lennon wall. Oroshaza doesn't have any Indian restaurants, so whenever I go on trips, I try to go to at least just one Indian restaurant. And so here I'm making my way to the metro to Sangam Indian restaurant, which was really good. I actually rode the metro without a ticket first because I thought there would be a way to buy tickets on the metro station, but there wasn't. But I figured it out later. And this was like kind of the sunset view from my hostel, so it was very, very pretty. I decided not to go out the previous night because I just wanted to have a slow start to my morning, and I didn't want to be super tired on the bus ride back. So I just woke up and went to Viget Bistro Cafe where I got some food, and I honestly couldn't finish the whole avocado toast. It was a very, very big portion. But after that, I took another bolt to the bus station and then made my 6 to 7 hour journey back to Budapest, where I waited for another, I believe, 1.5 hours, and then I took a bus back to Oroshaza from 8 p.m. to 10:45. And that was my trip. As always, I have my itinerary listed below, and I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Oh, also I forgot to mention, so Prague has lots of Slavic architecture, similar to Budapest, Slovakia, Romania, a little bit of Brussels too. So I think me and Elise were talking, and because we've seen so much of that architecture already, the architecture in Prague, it was beautiful, but it wasn't anything extraordinary or interesting to us just because we've seen that so many times. But I think if someone were to visit Prague and not have visited like Romania, Slovakia, Budapest, they would have been blown away. So Prague is definitely very beautiful. However, it is has very similar architecture to a lot of these other countries.